Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. It's that time for the daily news. So let's get in here. My cat just jumped up. What's up, Momo? Are you saying hi to everyone? Um, and not here. Let's see if we get anything in the daily bag, huh? New event. Good one. There's a lot of Dom shards in it. So you guys will be happy about that. For sure. Anything cool from the bag? No, that's okay. Okay. So, also I have enough for a 10 hype pull, so let's do that. Right here on the free to play, see if we get anything useful. Hi, good boy. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we did. 50 McCool, um, 55 Dom, and 10 Penta. All of that's useful. And then 2 hype striker wild card. That's awesome. All right. So we have a ton for Dom if we can get him. And let's see. Cool. Take her right to hype 2. Very nice. And then that girl Penta, I think we're still a ways away. Yeah. 30. Wild card. So yeah, we still got a long way to go before we can take him for. But that was a nice pull. And let's check. Actually, let's check type points. Let's see if there's anyone else. 20 more for Bubba. Getting there for Roman. 50. 75. So we need like 35 more wild card to get Roman to 4. All right, cool. And yeah, let's check the Titan store. I had a good day today in Titan because it's Showboat. So I did my all-time high. I want to say like 4 or 5 billion on the free to play today with Penta and Penta actually. So that was pretty nice. It was like 4.5 bill, I want to say. So I can either get the wild card or the Bubba. Bubba's who's I use for my reality era. The wild card would be for Smash. Because we're moving him to 4-star. I think Smash is gonna win here. He is. Because I would like to get him 4, so all of that helps him. Yeah, we still got 50 to go. So, yep. All right. Anyway, Titan store or Titan's going on. So, new events live. And I did all the tours and stuff for it. So, this is where I got 9 of 15. I'm assuming there's more tasks tomorrow. All of the Dom shards are done by this one, actually. So, there's no more Dom shards in these milestones. There are, however, some 25 mommy shards there, 50 EO Sky there, 50 there, and 75 there, as well as the gold McCool gear in the final milestone at 90,000. Like I said, I don't know what we'll have tomorrow. There was some Dom shards in tours as well today. The McCool gold gear, that's the first time this has shown up all month, so that's where that is. And it's a 2-day event, so hopefully we'll get more tours tomorrow. Otherwise, a little bit short. It said there's another. We got 800 points on the portal today. There's another 800 tomorrow. It looks like based on the contest says right there. So I would assume we'll have. Check out the Steel Cage tours daily. Check out the limited time tours daily. So I'm assuming we're gonna have tours tomorrow. Also, a pumpkin harvest loot coin is worth 300 points. So yeah. In other news, actually, let's go through the rest of this. Um, so the tours, I completed it. Chapter 1, pretty straightforward. It's open in the first slot and legend in the second slot for the contest bonus on hell mode, which just gives you some extra dom shards, which you definitely want. I want to say it's like 35. So I just used smash in the first slot, and I think Penta in the second slot, or Penta in the first and Smash in the second. Can't remember who. Voldemort tours, it is boosted. Crossbreak has a boost in it. Um, and all color gems. So Smash's crossbreaks are boosted. And then you can use Entourage. So no strap, but Entourage. So that's what's in that tour. Now the next ones, the CSS change based on the tiers, so be aware. On normal mode, the CSS was more wide open, and you could use any EO or any RIA, I believe. Hard mode, oops, wrong one. Hard mode, it changed to a little bit more restricted, I think, and then hell mode, it definitely changed. I didn't have who was required for hell mode, which is, that's the wrong tour, but same thing there. I did, apparently. So, yeah, it's just the last one where you need EO, Trickster, or Mommy. So the ladies, I think Acro EO worked for all of it in the second slot. So that was pretty good. And then the next one, the Legend Harvest, the first one you can use Cowboy Bob, but Hard and Hell, you have to use Bundy and um, Axe, unfortunately. Because I don't have Bundy yet. But and this one um, doesn't say. I think it's Axe only, though. I don't know why it's not showing. I think this one's Axe only, though. Yeah, Axe only on that one. So that's for those tours there. Other than that, you want to clean up all of your tours. I have all of mine done except the Ray Victory Tour. Otherwise, I got everything else done on both accounts. I did that. Speed Tour. Do that for your speed stuff. Flash Feuds. The feud prep is up, sort of. Looks like scoring is similar to last time. I don't know what these were, so maybe they increased it somewhere, but the 3 times points is there. It's 1v1 feud. And we have crossbreak gem damage 100%, leech gems effect 100%. This has worked really well for, it actually doubles the leech strength. That's actually a cool buff for sure. Red gems 50, purple 50, and blue 50. So we have that, and then your line bonus is up. Pretty standard in the top. Middle is 1 all MP, 50 cross, and 25% war score. Looks like you have to use a Trish. Not really super thrilled with that requirement. At 6-star gold, no less. And then Lady Lady Striker with hype. And then open hype, and then the bottom, if you want to do it, is 1 move charge to red gems, leech gems, 25% and 15% war score. So you got to use a bliss, and you got to use a raw. This actually doesn't look horrible for me. And then you got to use a showboat, and then we would just move Bailey here, like so. Lady's a little bit more rough for me, though. I wouldn't run this big because you can see hype 2, 2, and 1. I will take Becky 3, though, since I have Penta 4. So I will take Becky 3 for the feud, most likely. We'll see how it goes when I'm in there. And I might take Liv 3 as well. And probably feud with that. But I'm going to wait to see what all the requirements are, because we don't know any of that yet. Let me double check Discord. There wasn't when last I checked. Yeah, no new updates there on anything else for that for feud. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, other than offers. We do has them. So fighting spirit chain, this is really a weird combo. The KO plate doesn't see a lot of uses. Whenever you make 6 or more immobile gems, increase your green gem damage by 150%, your black move damage by 250%. Doesn't get used a ton, really. It's kind of a throwaway plate. And almost chains, whenever you break 4 more red gems, make 4 random gems into red gems at the end of the turn. This is not a very good plate. So, I mean, if you want some pulls and you want a couple sort of extras, sure. The Rio poster pack is pretty cool, though. 6-star silver, EO, and Rhea Judgment Day damage control in 5 pulls for $10. Do like that offer. If you want to do some pulls, that's not bad. Cowboy Bob at 6-star bronze for $4.99 and 2 pulls, also not bad. So I do like those two offers. These are just kind of some points and stuff. I would wait till tomorrow's tours, although it is 21 hours on these mega value packs. So, I mean, I don't know that this feels like you need to do it, although this is 2,000 points is almost 7 pulls worth of points. But I mean, special, each loot coin gains 30,000 worth of progress in Heatwave Havoc solo contest. That's a typo. So it gives 300 for the harvest. So yeah, don't believe what the text says. It's a big fat liar pants. You're not gaining 30,000. You're gaining 2,300. So about 8 points worth, 8 coins worth for $5. This one is just resource, so no, and this is, yeah. So none of the, like, I wouldn't be enticed by any of these. Maybe this one, if you're missing some CSS or something and want to make it up. This seems like a decent price. 8 pull value, $5 as far as points, and then you get 3 of the pulls. This one, this is almost nothing in the drop in the scheme of things, right? So I don't like that one. On the 21-hour timers, this one I would consider. The rest I'd just be like, nah. I'll just wait and see what happens tomorrow. This one's worth considering, though, if you're a spender. None of this is new, I don't believe. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of dual pack tomorrow as well. Because I believe tomorrow is Elite Loot Day. I could be wrong. I think Thursday's usually Elite Loot, yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Harvest of Champions dual loot with an Elite Loot. This also has the spending normal thingy going on, 2,000 high currency there, 2,600 points there. So that small pack is probably pretty worth it with 3 pulls. Gets you another 2,600 points, 2,000 hype, or not hype, I'm sorry, armory currency. So that one's pretty decent. If you're still chasing mommy, a 55 pull gives you a whopping 75 shards. Not that great. So I don't really necessarily Buzzard's Beak at the top. Yeah, this is pretty junk milestones, to be honest, other than the first 2. After that, I mean, 10 pulls, 25 mommy shards, I guess that's okay. But after that, it feels kind of bad for how much it's there, right? So I do like the small offer. I don't like anything else. And the first couple milestones seem fine. And maybe the 10, but then it starts to slow down real quick, right? Like real quick. And then really, you can get this in the Showdown store free. I don't know. Well, that's who the heck is that going to entice to do 3 mega pulls, you know? So anyway, the bonus stuff is not that great. 55 pull gives you 3 featured. And otherwise, you probably won't hit one. It's about 100 pulls to hit one. Mega rare at 3.6%, rare at 5 point. So these are pretty small rates, right? If you add all this up, it gets to right around, what's this, 5.3? It gets like 10%. So 1 in 10 pulls will be featured mega rare or rare, which means almost everything is uncommon and common in this pool, other than your 3 guaranteed featured. So I mean, looks pretty bad to me with how low the odds are and how much not good stuff is in there. And the fact these shards, you only have a 5% chance to even hit these shards. Small quantities. I mean, I guess at least it's consistent, for lack of a better term. And then they super bait you with the comments, right? Oh, look at all these. Look at at the top, right? Here comes the super bait. Bunch of junk. Um, literally. And then some bait. Right? So, it looks, this is one when I look at it and I think, yeah, you're probably not getting a lot out of this one other than shards. So if you're close to shards on some of those or most of those, then maybe, right? But honestly, um what's enticing you to spend on this? I don't see it, right? Like, I mean, McCool Gold Gear, okay, but I mean, usually they sell the free gear at most for 20 bucks, 10 bucks, 20 bucks, or in an event like this. So, I don't really see a reason to spend on this. I would wait, especially after Black Friday. I just wait for the weekend. If you really got a bee in your bonnet, you know, this one the value isn't bad. To be honest, the rest is pretty not too good looking at it to me. But as always, you know, you do you, right? Okay, so let's do some. We did the hype polls. Let's see where we're at on Dom after, because I'm completely caught up, done all my tours, done everything on the free to play, and we almost have him. 71 away from recruiting Dom. And if they have the same tours tomorrow, the steel cage tours tomorrow that they had today, I should recruit him tomorrow if they have the same ones. Because I want to say there is like close to 75 in there. I could be wrong. I also have this in play if needed. So as long as I can pick up like 20 some more shards of Dom, I'm guaranteed to get him, right? So that's pretty cool. I would kind of like to leave the 3. Um, this is always tempting, especially when I don't have a lot of golds, right? There's a lot of good stuff in here for me. A lot of good stuff. There's a lot of not good stuff too, but that's super tempting. And then the Dusty would be tempting for me on my account. That's the kind of stuff I'd be looking at this month out of there. Now, in other news, I'm about at the end of the armory currency I'm going to get this month, and I just, after completing all the stuff today, I'm at 194,000. I can't see getting a lot more. These 500s don't make a difference for me. I wouldn't spend this much for those two or these two. This one I might, but I wouldn't get to 230,000, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and recruit myself some Julius, actually, because I'm nowhere near there with shards on him. I prefer him to Mercy, although I don't have any of the stuff to run Julius, though. No Tama plate, no It's a Trap. So I consider the Blue Flurry a little bit, but I can't really see me using it with anyone I have or anyone I'm likely to get anytime soon. And these lesser, the non-rainbow ones generally are easier to get on prize walls, so I'm not super pressed about that one. So I think Julius is the play, so let's go ahead and do that and get some armory milestones um, right here at the end of the video. That's saved all month for that. That's kind of cool though. That's really cool actually. I didn't think I'd get there, and I think looks like I have enough hype to take him straight to level 2. That's kind of cool. Yeah. How about that? His gear is able to be obtained as well if you want it. It's mostly only for Titan, but you can unlock it with hangers from the hanger store. I'm up to 374,000 on the free to play. So that's another thing with him. You can do that. I'll have to look at how. I'm sure I'll just play him triple purple on the free to play sub to drain them, and then boomy boom, right? Because 2-click won't win without the plate. So yeah, I'll probably play him triple purple. So that's kind of cool. Actually, really cool. I'm pretty happy about that. And then let's see where that puts us armory milestone wise. We definitely got Eddie. We're no way we're going to get to the moment, but not that far away actually. And some bonus milestones. So 100% striker gem damage. Okay. That's really helpful actually. The metal bits, right? That's helpful. That's not great. What's in this one? Ooh, reality showboat. That's Charlotte Flair. Okay, some medals, 150 at that. That's nice. And this is actually huge. The yellow reinforcement plate. Oh, did I get Sammy again? Oh my gosh. I hit him gold on the other chest in the other event. Apparently this chest loves to give me Sammys. 4,000 metal bits, 150,000 plate bits, and the yellow reinforce for Penta's build. Because, yeah, that's really good for the free-to-play, actually. So I need to change his strap up anyway. I think I have a better one now. Because I only had a 60%er. And I have a 100%er now. And we can then run the reinforced build because I don't have a bunch of the stuff to... I can't one-shot with the multiply build. And like sometimes really high health and it doesn't recycle. So reinforce is going to be quite nice. Plus, it only takes 3 MP to get loaded, which is even better. So, yellow percent. Okay, so Becky's got those equipped. That's okay. Two yellow gem damage on that one. Perfect. Okay, I'm not particularly going for yellow anymore with Becky. I'm going for purple. So that's the same one. She's got purple on that one, though, so we won't steal that. And yellow gem. The Fury 2. Okay. Okay, so no filtery filter. Let's see what we got. Move red gem, green all gem. Yellow move damage, that works. And strap here. Perfect. And I think we will take all of these now to max level. Since I got that currency. It's very painful to max level these, but definitely makes a difference in the defense and stuff, and feuds coming up, so oof, gross. All right. So there we go with Penta, and now that lets me run this move set really easily. 3 MP, right? So green is Goldberg. Fame Goldberg, so I can just run Hall of Fame Goldberg. And I can actually do dual Hall of Fame if I don't have good yellow gem damage or reinforce, right? So I think I have been using Lex a lot of times for more. Yeah. So anyway, I can do that on my own. You guys don't need to see that, right? Necessarily. Oh, reinforced black moose, 50% reinforced gems. That's like 25 yellow. Bliss will be the play probably, honestly, because that helps with MP down as well. So for this move set, and she's probably really close to bumping up to 50%, and then she probably goes to like 100%. She does go to 100%. 26k. Yeah, I don't have the coin to do that right now. But yeah, we'll do that and generally with her because that'll give me some MP down play right there. And I think I have Yoko, so that I need to put Yoko on the list to work on too at coach for the 100% reinforced. So not too shabby for Penta, actually. Let's, get him some loaded, get the reinforced plate. To get another 200%. So I'm happy with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Um, yeah, get those Dom shards, guys. So great month. I'm really happy to get that reinforced plate and from the armory. And oh, do I have anything left over? If I have enough for anything, nope, 6,000. Nothing left over to. We'll see if I get more enough to do any kind of pull. But yeah, have a good day, guys. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have more feud info. I would get as much done as you can. Who knows how busy it'll be this weekend. Yesterday and today I banged out all the tours on both accounts, so I'm over it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. It's always fun to get those rewards at the end of the month when you've been waiting all month to snag them. So super happy about the Julius and the reinforced plate for Penta.